same. Homeomorphic is another solid handle body. So you have two very concrete, compact, three-dimensional spaces with boundary, and your manifold is made by gluing those two together. And of course, the difficulty, the interest, all the complexity comes in how you glue those spaces together. This is how librarians wanted to study free manifolds. The whole problem reduces to questions of how you glue one solid handle body to another by homeomorphism of the boundary. That's what Haggard introduced called the Haggard decomposition of free manifolds. Now, in fact, life is really simpler. We can concentrate all our activity on the surface. So if you want to describe a solid handle body, the first thing you have to do is give it its boundary. Give the surface of genus G, to my picture. And then you have to say which circles on the boundary fill in the disk in the interior of the solid handle body. Well, there'll be G of those circles. So a solid handle body can be described by giving the surface of genus G and then G particular curves all embedded in this joint on the boundary and represent a couple of properties that they have to have. You make the solid handle body by attaching disks to those circles and then filling in the rest with the free ball. So I'm trying to indicate here the standard solid handle body has it embedded in three space. There's the surface of genus 3. There are three curves on it. If you fill those curves in with disks and then fill the rest in with the free ball, you'll get the solid handle body, which is represented by the interior of that surface in free space. Of course, there are many choices for these curves, but that's how you can represent a solid handle body by the surface, and genus G has on it a collection, a family of G embedded simple curves on the surface. Okay. But now we have two handle bodies. Our free manifold is described by one surface found in two different handle bodies. So our surface is described by two families of curves, G curves, on that surface. And each one is equivalent, that is by homeomorphism of the surface, to a standard family. But the problem is how they meet each other, how they're related to each other. So that. So I've drawn you a picture to indicate, this is in fact a picture out of Mike Ray's article. This is the gathering. So this is a handle body, or rather this is a picture of two handle bodies. So this is a picture of a three-dimensional manifold. Three-dimensional manifolds are now pictured or represented by two families of curves. So here I have two red curves. Colors maybe don't show up so well here. The red curve here and the red curve here, which are completely standard. So they're describing the handle body that's the solid thing you see here. That's maybe the part of the manifold below the surface. Then I have the part of the manifold above the surface, which is a solid handle body with the same boundary. So it will be represented by two embedded closed curves on the surface. And here they are. This one, there's lines around this way, and then the other one in a slightly different color. Now you have to check that there is a homeomorphism of the surface to itself that carries those other two, rather exotic-looking curves, back to completely standard-looking curves. But indeed there is, not too hard to show. This is a picture of a free manifold. What free manifold is it? How do you calculate its homology? How do you calculate its fundamental group? So like what you have to do all the way you calculate homology is you find the determinant of a matrix. And the matrix is the matrix of intersection numbers of the red curves with these other exotic curves. So we have two red curves, C1 and C2, and we have two exotic curves, that's all labeled K1 and K2. Let's see how many times K1 meets C1. So this has to be a line intersection. So I forget which way. I guess this is -1, +1, +1, +1, +1. So I have 4 + 1, 1 - 1, that intersection number is 3. Let's see how K1 meets C2. 1, 2, both are the same sign, +2. C1 meets K2, or C1, K2 meets it. Twice, both in the same direction, -2, and the last intersection number turns out to be -1. So it's like a matrix. You calculate its determinant, you see the determinant is +1. That means that the first homology of this free manifold that you're making by gluing together two solid handle bodies is true. If the determinant were 0, the first steady number would either be 1 or 2. If the matrix is identically 0, the first steady number is 2. The matrix is not identically 0, but its determinant is 0. The first steady number is 1. If the determinant is not 0, the first steady number is 0, and the torsion coefficient, the order of the torsion group, is the absolute value of the determinant. This manifold has trivial homology because the determinant of this matrix is 1. What about its fundamental group? Well, the fundamental group is computed in exactly the same way once you remember that the fundamental group, when you're computing the fundamental group, you're doing something non-abelian rather than abelian. So you don't get to just cancel things, you have to be careful of the order. So you do the same sort of computation. For example, here you get a word in the group which involves generator. If it crosses C1, you have a generator. If it crosses C1... 12歳。うちの娘も結構並げよ。今何歳？6歳？お父さん。12？When graduated from the University of Boston, he got calculated that he was 15 at the time. Pretty good. And 1727 he's off to St. Petersburg, the Academy at St. Petersburg. Now remember, in those days, the great courts of Europe were surrounded by these academies. There was the Royal Society in London, the Paris Academy, the Berlin Academy, and Russia wanted its own. So there was this new academy at St. Petersburg, and Euler went there to help give luster to the court, to the monarch, to the nation. He stayed there until 1741 when he goes to the Berlin Academy, which was then being run by Frederick the Great. And he dropped down there, he was like a free agent, went to another team. Stayed there until 1766 when he went back to St. Petersburg, and stayed in St. Petersburg until his death in 1783. Euler was buried in St. Petersburg. Subsequently, he was buried in Leningrad, and today he's buried in St. Petersburg. So, now, these are almost the exact contemporary of Benjamin Franklin. So if you want to sort of compare him to someone from this side of the ocean, think Ben Franklin is almost exactly the same. On the personal side, he was married. He and wife Katerina had 13 children. But, unfortunately, with the child mortality being what it was in the 18th century, only 5 of these children made it to adolescence, so it would have been a great deal of heartache in the Euler family. He has, by all accounts, a phenomenal memory. Euler can memorize anything. Play, table. Now, listen, I have to look up why I read it, but if you can memorize it, that makes it a lot quicker. And this memory would serve him well when physical illness. In 1730, he lost vision in his right eye. Apparently, an infection was something we could observe with an antibiotic. But it not only caused him vision, it destroyed his eye. His whole eye was deformed, so he just had no use in his right eye. So he sort of goes down, right? No, that's why we have to keep going. And continued until 1771, when he lost vision as well. This was the pattern. In 1771, they tried eye surgery. And you don't even want to think about eye surgery in 1771. It was painful and it failed.
すみませんね、ちょっと。すみません、すみません。いやいや、すみません。仕事優先してくださいよ。いやいや、大した仕事じゃないんで。なんか手伝いますよ。動画撮ってますよ。大丈夫ですか？
He is the Beethoven. And if you don't believe me, this is indicated in 1775, he produced over 50 papers in flying. So Euler was incredibly productive, even with the flying. This idea of producing a lot of papers leads to the next slide. Mathematics is distinguished by intelligence and quantity. Really distinct. Both of these are superior beyond imagining. Let me address the quantity first. Nobody ever did more in mathematics than Euler. It is absolutely phenomenal.